I got hit by a missile and went down, but I ejected just in time and made it out alive. The moment I came to, an enemy helicopter was already on top of me. Turns out Rooster had gone off on his own and come back to pull me out, but just seconds later he got taken down by the air defense system too. Seeing Rooster eject safely took some of the weight off my chest, but then the anger hit me like a wall. I put my life on the line to take that missile for him, and now he'd flown back and thrown it all away.
What the hell were you even thinking?
You told me not to think!
We both took a breath and dialed it back. We needed to figure out how to get out of there. That's when we spotted a bombed-out airfield nearby, with an old F-14 sitting inside, completely unguarded. It was our only shot. I taxied the jet onto the runway, but the runway was blown to pieces. Only a short stretch was still intact. I spread the wings, slammed the throttle to full in one motion, and pulled off a short field takeoff like off a carrier deck.
Come on. Beetle's alive, come on.
Forcing the jet into the air on the spot. Rooster then switched on his locator beacon, giving the carrier ship an immediate lock on our signal. That's when two enemy Su-57S on patrol quietly moved in on us. I told Rooster to get his mask on, then coolly waved at the other pilots like we were on the same side. They actually waved back without missing a beat. But when I didn't follow up, their wingman immediately slid in behind us. I didn't want Rooster getting hurt, so I made the call to eject. But Rooster stopped me.
You'd go after him if I wasn't here.
But you are here.
Come on, Matt. Just do.
I knocked out both engines on the lead aircraft, then deliberately rocked the jet and paused, giving the wingman behind us the opening to fire. When that missile came screaming in, Rooster nearly lost it, but I snapped into a hard turn, punched it, and pulled in front of the down-led jet, letting the missile do the work and finish it off completely. The wingman, humiliated that he'd just taken out his own teammate, immediately locked on again and fired dead set on payback, and walked right into my trap. I yanked the jet into a hard climb, deployed a string of flares to draw off the missile, and cut the throttle in the same instant. In the split second the explosion smoke blinded the enemy, I flipped the jet around in midair, going from sitting in their crosshairs head-on to sliding right onto their six.
Give me tone, give me tone. You got it, man, you got it. Taking a shot. What the? Holy shit, what the fuck was that?
The Su-57 used its insane maneuverability to get back on my tail, pushing me down into the valley below. The terrain would mess with their targeting system, so they had no choice but to switch to guns, and they connected with my fuselage fast. The valley wasn't long. Once I cleared it, I'd lose any chance of staying in the fight. So I went back to my bag of tricks, pulled up, then nosed over into a dive, lined up the shot, and fired. They flared it off. The F-14 wasn't carrying much to begin with, and I was almost dry. I had no choice but to tuck in behind them, wait for the right moment, and finally put a burst straight into their engine. We made it back to the carrier. When the ship found out our jet had no landing gear, they scrambled to set up a crash net on the deck to keep us from going over the side into the ocean.